Hello, morning for us. I don't know what it is for you guys. It's a beautiful October day, so whatever time of the year, I hope you're doing really well in property. Susannah Cole here from the Good Property Company. Why do landlords give themselves a pay cut? Why do so many landlords I speak to not put in an annual rent increase? Because, like, cost of living increases. I was born in the 70s, and you can't buy a packet of crisps for 10 pence anymore like I could when I was a little kid. So if you guys are not giving yourself an annual pay increase through rent increase, a completely fair, completely reasonable one, you're giving yourself a pay cut. And so many people I speak to are like, Suze, or it feels a bit weird, or I think the tenant might move out, or I've got a personal relationship and they're a really good tenant. Do you think that like a 3% annual rent increase is ever going to bother anybody? No, is the quick answer. So it's, Josh is downstairs. Section 13, isn't it, Josh?
Section 13, Form 4, yeah.
There you go, Section 13, Form 4. Now, we don't write out the Section 13, Form 4. We're a member of the National Landlord Association, which is an organisation I think is an amazing organisation. I think their forms are excellent, so we use theirs. And then I just want to show you, we've sent out our first lots of pay or rent increases, and these are the next lot. So we've got next month's, November's, then we got December's, then we got January's, and then we got February's, and then we got March, and I'll explain why, and then we got one little baba in April. There you go. And the reason for that is you can't do a rent increase. So we always do the rent increase on the same point of the year every year. And there's a couple of rules, and remember, I can't give you legal advice, I'm just telling you what I think I know, so always check it out. That's why the National Landlords Association is amazing. You can't do a rent increase in the first 6 months of the tenancy, and you can't do more than one rent increase a year. So the reason that, although we always do it on, and Josh actually got a blister writing the forms. He said he hadn't done so much writing since school, and instead of like writing out a first aid form, I started laughing. You know, I'm a great boss, clearly. But it was funny. So we always do the whole thing on the beginning of October. However, if there are people that have been there for less than 6 months, or they moved in last year after October, and so what we did it in the first month possible after the 6 months after they moved in October. You can hear Josh downstairs just working on lettings, and that is why we stagger it. So I would suggest you do all your letters, like we have a letter that we need to post next April, and this is October moving into November, so November, December, January, February, March, April. So we've got a letter for 6 months' time. But what it means is all the administration is done, and then we'll just do reminder texts as well. So give yourself a rent increase every month, and the way we phase it is we write them a really nice letter saying we hope you're happy in your home. Here's the rent increase of, we do 3%, it's more or less cost of living, and then we tell them how much that is for their property. So it'll be like, I don't know, if they're paying 500 quid, it'll be like 10 I haven't done the maths in my head, but it's usually about 10 or 12 pounds for each room. Nobody moves out for that. So please do this little bit of paperwork, give yourself a proper rent increase, and do not give yourself a pay cut every year as a landlord. And start this before you feel like you've got a big enough portfolio to systemize things. Start this as a matter of professional process every single year. And when you go skiing, you can thank me. See you soon. Bye.